What are we riding?
We're on one of the new vehicles in the game. This is a snow machine. So it's one of the track vehicles. The other new vehicle is a Snowcat, which is a larger track vehicle. So the snow machine is fine for driving on other surfaces. You might imagine it only works on the snow and ice, but that's not true at all. In the game, it's going to handle slightly better on the snow and ice surfaces, but it's a fine vehicle to drive on gravel, rock, mud and ice. So we're seeing one of the tracks from the game here, which is called Ascension. It's, I guess, a track that's about halfway up the mountain. So it's about half snow and ice and half mud, rock and gravel. This one is actually, you're climbing up the mountainside. So I'm coming up to the peak of the mountain here, where I'm up in the snow and ice section. There's a total of 12 tracks set at various altitudes across the mountainside. The key thing is that the tracks are reversible, which is a new thing for MotorStorm. You can race the tracks in the opposite direction, and in some cases you're going to have slightly different routes coming back the other way. So we like to think of it as almost 24 tracks really. Vehicles wise, we've seen the snow machine. There's another new vehicle class, which is the Snowcat, which is a large, heavy vehicle but powerful. It's got this big tracked vehicle that it's a bit like a souped-up snowplow, really. And as well as those two sets of vehicle classes, we've got 6 of the vehicle classes from the previous MotorStorm games. So we've got the bike, the ATV, the rally car, the racing buggy, the mud plugger, which we call the snow plugger, and there's one other.
The big trucks?
The big rigs, yeah. Of course, the big rigs. How could I forget the big rigs? So we've got a total of 8 different vehicle classes in the game, and there's 3 vehicles for each class, giving us a total of 24 vehicles in the game. On top of that, there's customization. So a player can personalize their vehicle by changing spoilers, exhausts, lights, wheels, colors of things like suspension, wheels, change the pattern of the livery on the vehicle and again the colors, put stickers on it, so changing all your sponsorship, just so everyone can have their own personalized MotorStorm vehicle. And it's just a visual thing, it doesn't affect the performance.
Right.
And that's a conscious decision because we didn't want people all to be picking the same spoiler because it's the one that gives you the most performance.
What about online in the game?
So online, we've got both ad hoc and infrastructure modes in the game, and you can play online with up to 8 people. Just going back to the customization, you will be able to play online with your own personalized, customized vehicle. The boost system is kind of carried over from the previous game, so it's going to work very much in a similar way. However, we've added in more boost cooldown. There's going to be some deep snow surfaces in the game which will also cool your boost, as well as driving through water or going under waterfalls. Now the good thing about that is that we can be quite selective with the placement of it. It doesn't have to be on just flat areas where you might expect to see water. So I'm quite often will place it a little bit offline, so the player has to make the choice as to whether to cool down their boost going a little bit offline or to just carry on the best racing line that they can. MotorStorm Arctic Edge coming to the PSP in fall of 2009.